Wow.
Let's go. Let's go.
Samoa to Ilunga.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Big shout out to our brothers and sisters from out there. White Cloud for holding that down right there. That was a of Tui Lunga. What's popping? It is your boy Boogie Oogie Oogie. We live on Big Goose Radio right now. To my left or to my right, please introduce yourself, my Uso.
Yes, sir. Big Goose Manny, fresh to death, nothing less but the best. Let's go.
Let's go. We are back again. Welcome to another episode of Big Goose Radio.
Oh, sorry. That performance right there. Oops.
Just had you like feeling it, huh? Like, are you gonna take your shirt off and do that?
I was just thinking about tattooing my face. That's it.
Oh, just your face, so.
Just a bell on the face. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
You know okay. I need a partner though. You gonna get your malu with me?
I got you, bro. I'm gonna get my malu too, man. What's popping, everybody on the line? We are streaming live on Dash Radio, Island City Media, Big Goose Radio. What's popping? If you just joined us right now, if this is your first time on Big Goose Radio, welcome. If this is not your first time, I see some of the OGs in the building. Go on and hit that share button.
Welcome back.
Because we got a great show lined up for y'all. We're going to be talking about some amazing events that are happening here at the end of the month. So, and we got two hammers who are in the building who are going to be joining us in just a couple of seconds. But before we get to them, how have you been, Mauso? The heat, how's the weather been for you?
I've been good, Us. I think, you know, after we experienced that heat wave, it's like I can say it's pretty warm right now, Us, but I thank God that it's not that heat wave kind of hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't need to sleep in my car on this one. You know what I mean? I'm good right here.
The Wankies is cool.
The Wankies is cool.
The Wankies is cool, right? In this kind of heat right now.
The Wankas is cool.
No, I agree with you, man. This is like great weather, man. We just coming from, last week we were in Vegas. And that heat was like ridiculous too. Like we left like the heat wave here, went to Vegas, and like
How was that whole trip? You guys celebrated Pop's 70th?
Yeah, Vegas.
Happy birthday to Pops, man.
Shout out to my Pops, man.
Yes,
we celebrated his 70th birthday. Alongside we celebrated our Shay 2 times, graduated from high school. It was cool. Baby. Like we stayed. Shout out to South Point. If you have ever been to Vegas, or if you haven't been to Vegas and you plan on going, make sure you visit South Point Hotel. South Point Hotel. It's kid friendly, man. And shout out to also John. I see you, man. Sis Tara, man. We got some. They're out in Vegas right now.
I've seen that. I've seen that hotel you was talking about. We was driving past, and then Gina was like, "Hey, that's the one that Judy and Vince told us about.
Yeah.
The one that's kid friendly." And I was like, "Well, we don't have kids on this trip."
So
we went to the adult friendly one. You know, hey. So family show when he comes.
Family show when he comes. Yeah, it's if you go to Vegas, man, make sure you tap in with South Point Hotel. It's kid friendly. They got the bowling alley. They got the movie theaters. It's just dope, man.
Look at my Oso Polo. He said I donated a lot to South Point. I think he paid for the new escalators that they put up in there.
I think he did. My Oso Polo, man. Polo, I know what you're talking about. I donated a lot to the escalators too, bro. But nonetheless, man, we had a dope time, man. It's a good family spot. Sir. A lot of locals there. The eats is good. You know, one thing I enjoyed about Vegas too, right? It's just so cheap. In comparison to like, I thought like Washington in comparison to like Cali and Hawaii, like prices, like it makes me feel good living here in the Northwest. But like Vegas, man, it was just, man, the prices are so good, man, and I missed that, man.
For real. Man. Is it because they got no taxes or something, or no state tax, federal tax?
They have taxes there. The cost of living there is a lot cheaper.
Super cheap,
there, you know, versus here. And so, man, if I had to move anywhere, I'd move to Vegas, man. But Vegas was dope.
For real? You would move there?
I'd move to Vegas. There's two places I'd move to: Las Vegas and Georgia.
Georgia?
Those two places. I love.
I think I would go to like Montana or something.
Man, Montana.
I never heard of anybody in Montana having to deal with a file lava.
Exactly, man. The only file lava you got to deal with in Montana are the K. That's the only file lava you have to deal with.
You're right. And I love my life too much. I
love you too much. So just keep going, man. Right here in the Great Northwest. What is popping, everybody?
Yes, sir. Look at Lily. Lily says she's going to Vegas on Thursday. Hey, safe travels, sis. She's gonna go donate the new elevators to.
Yes. Donate. Who's on the live though? Let us know where you tapped in from. Also, Ben. What up, Ben? Warriors in the building. Also, Ben. Come on, man.
Shout out to Mosa Loma, man. Mosa Loma from Texas. He just donated like 400 stars, bro. I see you, bro.
We're looking on them stars.
I see you.
Stars our way. And if you already tapped in and sent some stars, thank you very much, man. What's some of this Steeler gang stuff, man?
Steeler gang, baby. It's getting close. It's getting close. We want that smoke right now, Oos. I'm telling you, Oos.
Also, Ben, what up, Ben?
Ben Emo, what's up, Oos?
Hey, Ben is one of the hardest linebackers to come out of Tafuna High School. Right? That man's got some semi-pro championship rings.
I always get jealous of Ben because he can take off his shirt. I still can't do that, even when I swim, bro. So shout out to Ben Emo. Hey, he's fire knife dance too.
Hey, that dude's a fire knife dancer.
He do it all.
He's a break dancer.
Hey, Lily, your order is in. I forgot to text you. My bad. She over here trying to scold me on the live. She over here trying to scold me.
Man. Lily, don't worry. We're going to get you right before you hit the 702.
Yes,
and when you hit the 702, let them know you in the building.
Mouse and June bugging, man. Let's go. Everybody's on tonight.
Dre, man, the whole time. Hey, why don't y'all go ahead and hit that share button one time? Because we're talking about some super important.
I don't see Sharon next to anybody's name, Moose.
Right. I see Sharon on top of Lily's name. Sis Laura, what up? What up? Junior bugging.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you know what?
Junior bugging. What's up?
So flex on him, June.
June.
He's so late.
Wrong arm. Hold on.
June, man, tell this man. What kind of concoction you got for this man? What's popping? It's good to see y'all on the live tonight, man. We're gonna have a great show lined up for you guys. We're gonna be talking about some great things. What is this man doing?
Flexing that chest, boy. Look at that.
What is this man?
Come on. Let's
go. My bad. I see you. Anyways.
Bro, I'm super excited for what's coming at the end of the month, bro. This is about to be so dope.
Yes.
Super dope. Woo, Colleen with the 800.
Oh.
Sorry, I gotta break up conversation with people send stars, man. That's love.
Absolutely.
That's love. Thank you, sis Colleen. Who's gonna top Colleen though?
Who is going to top Pauline? That is the number one question. Who is going to come in with 1,500 stars right now? Who is it going to be? Lily?
I think it's Lily.
Is it going to be Maoso Jr. Buggy? Let's see.
Yes, Anyways,
let's talk to him about the end of this month. We got Samoan Cultural Week. If you've been following us, you see we've been posting about it on our Instagram, on our Facebook, everywhere, man. This is a very important month for us, our people. We are celebrating Samoan Cultural Week. Shout out to the Asia Pacific Cultural Center right here in Tacoma, a local nonprofit. APCC has been the hub to all our work for us Pacifica people right here in Pierce County. So shout out to moms, aka Auntie Lua, everybody's auntie, and the whole APCC staff. This is like, if it wasn't like, if we weren't in COVID, like we'd be celebrating 11 years of putting this thing on. So this year they're still putting it on. Thank you for allowing it to happen. But some of the stuff is happening virtually, and then at a really lower scale than normal. So we're excited about that. So the kickoff is July 25th, Sunday, July 25th. They're going to kick it off at Mount Tahoma High School with our traditional prayer service. And we'll have different congregations from around Pierce County be a part of that. And then we go into Youth Empowerment Day. And then what else do we got? We have Samoan Idol. We have the fashion show. We have a community dinner. And then we end, ladies and gentlemen, as the saying goes, save the best for last. We end with the Pacifica Food Festival happening on Saturday, July 31st. This is a free family event. So if you're in Pierce, King, Thirst, wherever you're at, this is how it works. You just bring your lawn chair, right, Manny?
Yes, sir.
Bring your lawn chair. Come down. We have some bomb food vendors. Retail vendors come. We have some bomb performances. It's going to be dope. It's going to be a great family-friendly event open to all people. Come down. We're celebrating Polynesia, Melanesia, and Micronesia on this day. So tap in. It's going to be dope, man. So
it's going to be super dope.
And we have a little video to show them about that. Just gives you a little taste of what you're going to see. So hit them with that. What you got?
The weekly one or the?
Yeah, hit them. Give them the. I want to give them a glimpse or a taste. If you haven't been to one Samoan Cultural Week, what the experience is like. And this video right here is from right before COVID. So I want to show you guys. We're probably not going to play an entire video, but just to show you the breadth of what happens, go ahead and run that one time for us, Manny. And keep them stars coming. And thank y'all for sending them stars.
Hey, I was just about to say June topped it with the 1,200, and then Loma comes back with the 1,400, bro.
Woo! I see
2,000. I see a battle.
2,000. Come on, let's run it up, baby. Check this out, man. Shout out to my also Sloppy Merit and my also Tofinga Fepuleai, man. Love y'all, my also.
Yes, sir.
mama Tenga mayoro wolanga ila Amene seki men sasa ia ila Mayo fakuanga shoko inga pe ale pisa Oki whalongo lengi o kalinga E ufale aku ai sole se ukulelei Pe a fai so a yuka
Yes. That just gives you a little glimpse of what goes down at during Samoan Cultural Week. So make sure y'all tap in. That's going down the end of this month, July 31st, Pacifica Food Festival. And check this out. We had one food vendor drop out, and we have just maybe a couple spots for retail vendors. So if you're interested and you want to be a food vendor, or a retail vendor, or an information booth. We have a whole bunch of organizations, nonprofit organizations, who are just setting up an info booth where they can market their business, so on and so forth. That are going to be rocking what's in the building. And we got a couple of tattoo businesses who will be there, who will be tattooing live. So make sure y'all get tapped in, ladies and gentlemen. So it's going to be a great event. So make sure y'all get tapped. And it's free. It's free.
It is. And I'm so excited, Oos. Like I mentioned before, and the first time I got to be a part of this event, Boog, I remember Oos, when you called me and you said, bro, I don't trust nobody else. But I need top ex-FBI agents.
Top FBI
Chanel needs some security, and I need you to run that team to get her safely to the airport and to, and all that stuff.
And you did that.
And I came. And I came.
You actually went above and beyond to make sure that Chanel got from point A to point. Look at that, man.
Yeah,
that's
exactly. I'm on I'm still working right now, bro.
It was like, man, you was like everywhere I saw Chanel go. You were like right there, like literally, man. And it was like
I was trying to go in the dressing room, and she said, "Oh no, not here. Go, you guys wait outside." I was, "Oh, my bad." I take my job serious, bro.
Sorry, G. I mean, he's just like the man is like he takes his job really serious. Man.
No, I'll just nonetheless, man, every year I've been a part of it, Oos. It's been so dope, and it gets better and better every year. The food vendors are great. Yeah. And the retail vendors, every time I go, man, they have some dope gear out there for us to be. We spend millions and millions of dollars on Adidas and Nike and all this other stuff, man. It's time for us to invest in ourselves, man. That's what I truly believe.
In our people.
And I think events like this, who's culturally, it's important, man. It kind of reminds you, when we all live in the States now, and sometimes you lose some of that. An identity, who's we know, and we'll talk more with the two brothers that we have on here shortly. It's very important, not to lose your identity, who you are, where you come from. I had an opportunity to speak at one of the events, the youth nights, and I spoke about, losing our way. And culturally, like, this brings us back to our roots, being proud of who you are, where you're from. What does that mean? Right? Yeah. What does that mean? Where does your family lineage come from? Right? And so all of that stuff, man, it's a good reminder. It's good fun, good eats, good gear, good good environment, man. So I can't wait. I'm excited.
Most def, tap in. And so we are honored today that we have two amazing guests who will join us from Asia Pacific Cultural Center. And then one of the gentlemen is going to be hosting Samoan Idol. So ladies and gentlemen, help us welcome. Light up those fire emojis right now and help us welcome for the first time on Big Loose Radio, Mr. Tavai, Asaeli, and Mr. Isaiah Vimoto. Let's go. Hey.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for joining us, man. Hey, everybody on our live feed, go to light up them fire emojis right now for Mr. Tavai and Asaeli Vimoto. Let's go. Give them a big round of applause.
Sir.
Thank you guys for joining us.
Hey,
Tavai, man, if you can turn your camera up just
up
a little bit. Tilt your camera up just a little bit. That'll be up.
A little bit more.
There we go. Now look at that, man. Look at that beautiful face. Thank you.
We know you're a humble guy, but we need to see.
Yeah, absolutely. We want to see your face, man. Thank you guys for joining us, man. I'm gonna ask you guys if you could just please introduce yourselves and say a little bit about yourself in no specific order. Who wants to go first? And we'll go from there.
Yeah, man, I'll jump off. And yeah, I'm Tavai, Asaeli, born and raised in Tacoma. So here I am, man. Still work, representing.
Yes, sir.
My family from the village of Angu'u. My mom is Asia singer Asaeli. Yeah, the dirty South, Alabama, in the house.
Hey.
Alabama, I got to. You know?
Yeah.
So, you know, just paying respect to that. And, man, just glad to be here, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, Tavai, for joining us. And the next, last but not least, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Hey, really, first, thanks for the opportunity. Yeah, Asaeli Vimoto. Of course, my mom is, is from Malia, Polu. My dad's from Manua. So raised in Utule and Manua. So again, I graduated from Manua High School and then joined the Army. And the rest was history. And then, of course, the Army, I've traveled around, and I retired about 5 years ago. And now, of course, we call Lacey, Washington home for the last 5 years and for many more years to come. So,
yes, sir.
That's who we are. And yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you so much, Ace and Tavai, for joining us. I want to kick off our conversation tonight by saying, first, thank you to Asaeli for your service. Thank you for your years of service to this country and our people. You are definitely an example to many young people, man. And so thank you for building a legacy that other young Polynesians can follow, most importantly, our children. So thank you, and hats off and salute to you. And thank you for being on. And also thank you. Big shout out to my little bro, Tavai, ladies and gentlemen. He recently graduated from UW-T. Give that man his roses, man. Manny, not only did he graduate from UW-T while working 2 jobs and taking care of his family, this man was able to finish, and I believe it was like the top 100 percentile in his group. So, man, salute to you, man.
And even more on top of that, man, let's talk about the community organizations that he be involved in, going to Green Hill, working with them boys over there, and even the dance groups. They won the last Samoa Siva that competition, right?
That competition. Tavai is also one of the instructors for Mata'ala. So thank you. And then also, to that same point, in that same breath, Asaeli is also started the first Polyfest in Lacey 2 years ago, right before COVID hit. So, if we weren't in COVID, we'd actually be walking in year 3, right? Vimoto of Polyfest in Lacey. And we heard all about it. It was a great success, and we look forward to continuing that and look forward to what's going to happen there. So thank you both. Thank you, gentlemen, both. Before we kind of get into the purpose of having you guys on today, quick question I want to pose to both of you guys. Why is culture important to you? When you think about culture and heritage, your own, why is it important to you?
Yeah. Well, I'll go. Really, the culture is important. That's your identity. Of course, you heard Tavai. He grew up here in Tacoma. So really, I think that's why it's so important, that we as Samoans continue our celebrations and our Samoan culture is for people like Tavai. So people that didn't grow up in Samoa, so they will actually learn our culture, and again, not only for people like Tavai, but also for us who born and raised in Samoa, really for us to pass that down to to future generations, to our children, and of course, and eventually they'll pass it down to their children and their children and so forth. Because there's a lot of Samoan kids that never been to, to Samoa. Like for example, my kids, I have 5 children. They've never been to Samoa, but they're so proud of who they are as Samoans. So I think that's why it's so important that we continue this Samoan culture. Really, is for them. It's for us to pass down to them, and then eventually them down to their children and so forth.
Yeah. Why was it important for you to, or what was that transition like for you? Because you said you graduated from Manua High School and you joined the military and you came, right, of course, to America. That was kind of maybe your entry point to, like, to now fast forward, now you have a family. What was that transition like for you growing up in Samoa and then coming to, right, maybe a foreign land and having to live here in America and more westernized culture? What was that transition like for you?
Well, I mean, for me, really, I mean, as an island boy growing up, really joining the Army was my first time out of the island. So as most of us Samoan kids who grew up in Samoa, the military was our ticket out. Well, as again, I mean, really, joining the military. I mean, I'm first generation of military in my family, so I didn't have anybody to look up to, or ask those questions. Hey, what was it like? I just seen other Samoan kids who joined the military and came back, and so I looked up to them. I said, man, those guys look good. I want to be like those guys. So that was a goal. My mom said I was 8 years old when I made that goal, that decision. I'm going to join the Army when I grow up. And I did. Right out of high school, I left. So kind of compare now, when you go to the pet store and buy a fish in a little bag, right? So you take that fish home and put it in a big old 40-gallon tank with a bunch of other fish. That was kind of my journey where, from a small little island, now here I am in this big old world. My eyes are open. Again, Samoan, I mean, English being my second language for us. I mean, it was a big transition. It was a big transition. But again, I didn't forget where I came from. I think that was the biggest thing there. I didn't forget where I came from, and I didn't forget what I was taught when I was young. Growing up in Samoa, as you guys know, Samoans are very religious people. And of course, in my home, just like all the other Samoans' home, we were taught, put God first in everything you do. And that charge right there, that when I joined the Army, my mom would write, and she would always end with don't forget to pray. Those are the 3 things Mom I was taught at home. So when I left to join the Army, they continued to, years later when I got married, she was still admonishing me, don't forget to put God first in your relationship and so on. But now, so later on, I have a family. I got married, I have a family of my own. I mean, really that transition now, seen what I've seen, and of course I want my children to have a better life, but also I want them to be exposed to our culture. So and of course, if any of my kids, I think I see one of my daughter who's on the link right there, so she's dialing in from Kuwait, so right now it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Today's Wednesday morning in Kuwait, so she's dialing in, so all my kids, they were performing when they were 3 or 4 years old, all the way up. So every year in May, Asia Pacific, they would perform. That's how much they love the culture and so on, and of course, even though they've never been to the island, but they're proud of who they are as Samoan.
That's so dope, man. Shout out to Isaiah's daughter. It looks like Sabrina Vimoto, who's out in Kuwait. Is she serving as well in the military?
Yeah, she's this is her second tour. Yes, she's in the military.
Wow. Thank you, Sabrina, for your service. Thank you for following in your father's footsteps. So shout out to everybody that's joining us on the live. If you're watching via Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Instagram Live, Twitch, thank you guys. We see you guys. Thank you all for the stars. I'm going to pivot real quick to Mr. Tavai. Same question I'm going to ask you, Mr. Tavai. How important is culture to you? And I want you to answer this question, Tavai, also in the context, because you are an Afakasi Samoan, meaning that you are half Meuli and half Samoan. Talk to us about the importance of culture in your life and in your story.
Hey, man, I feel like I realized culture is everything, not even just you, but the culture you build around you. you know, that energy that you invite, you know, that stuff that you let come to you, let happen. So, I mean, being raised Samoan, that's what I was raised my whole life, being under my mom, you know, shout out to my mom, for real. You know, if anybody has a strong woman, they know what it feels like that you carry within yourself. So, you know, growing up on my Samoan side, you know, I was always in my culture, you know, in FTL, dancing everywhere. You know, not only I was always around it, but I moved with it. Like I really learned and I moved with it. So, I mean, being now and knowing like, you know, what your culture means to you, like the whole respect aspect and, you know, honoring your parents, honoring God, respect, and, you know, having that instilled in me and growing with that, it helped me. I really didn't understand my black side until like, maybe I got to high school. I didn't really realize that I was. So, I mean, but then once I realized that, I just like, it clicked on me. I was like, man, that's me too. That's you know, my culture bigger for myself.
Yeah.
You know, now it's just like, you know, knowing those two things, honoring those two things, it moves me to do what I do now. So I feel like it's everything, you know, and then once you start working, getting a job, you realize like sometimes like the culture at your job ain't it, you know? So like you see culture, like, you know, so going in and understanding it like that, you know, just helped me gain vision. So yeah.
Love that. And you accomplished so much, man, and you're such a young leader. You're a young emerging leader within this community. Thank you for all that you do for our young people, man. Thank you for your dedication and your commitment to that as well. So let's talk about Samoan Culture Week. We know that's happening, it's kicking off July 25th. We were able to share a little earlier that it kicks off with, of course, the traditional loku that we have. And it's a replicant to our Samoan flag day. We are celebrating the birth of American Samoa as a U.S. territory. I don't know how many years. It's, you know, a lot of years, I guess. But for us here, we're walking into year 11 of celebrating that in a more organized way. Vimoto, you are in charge of heading Samoan Idol. Talk to us about Samoan Idol. For folks that don't know about Samoan Idol, talk to us exactly about what it is.
Okay. All right. So Samoan Idol is, I mean, really so simple. But first, let me, I want to give a shout out to our sister Irene. She's one of our committee members for Idol. She's on there. I see him put a lot of stars. And I also want to give a shout out to my son, Junior, who's Zooming or joining us from Arizona. Tavai, Junior said he knows you from high school. So he say hello. So anyway, but Idol, really, if you've seen, I'm sure all of you have seen American Idol. So that's what a Samoan Idol is. It's just no difference, but it's just focusing on Samoan talent. That's what Samoan Idol is. And Tulua's guidance is you had to be Samoan. You know, of course, when we first discussed this, we want to open it up to, you know, but Tulua said, no, it's got to be Samoan. You got to live in Washington. So really the bottom line is it's a singing competition. However, even though there are others that say, hey, can I just play my ukulele? Hey, can I dance? Can I do all those? Can I play a musical instrument? Well, this is a singing competition, and I'm sorry, maybe next year. Yeah, it's not a talent show. So maybe next year we'll open up to, maybe if we have more days, you know, then we'll have a, you know, maybe a talent show here. Then, but really we want to focus on the singing talent, because I know there's so many Samoan kids and Samoan people, they got some great voices. Yeah. But again, you know, this is as Boogie mentioned, this is a platform. This is our, you know, this Culture Week here is how we highlight those talent. So again, since we can't do that on a Saturday, so what a great opportunity now, really, to highlight the talent and really of those that will sign up. So anyway, so that's what the Samoa Idol is right now. I mean, really, it's on Tuesday the 27th and the 28th. And the 28th, it's both in the evening. Yes, 2 days. All right, so the 27th, which is a Tuesday, right? So the 27th is Tuesday, really. So as of right now, really, we have like 8 people that signed up so far.
Just 8?
Just 8 right now. 8 people that signed up so far. So even though, we need more. But even though we put up, flyers, I mean, they're posting on social media. I mean, our sister Lika, she's very good with all you've seen our, Facebook and Twitter account and everything else. So it's out there. We've also challenged the Faithful Owls. We have about 15, so many Faithful Owls or Ecclesias in the committee we challenge all those 50 hours to sponsor at least one, participant. Again, so far right now we have a couple 50 hours or a local that's already sponsoring, a couple, participant from their church, which is good. So I still got to hit up the other 50 hours and so forth. So right now we have 8 participants, and really, I think it's going to be a great event. So how is this going to happen? So Tuesday being the first night, all right. So the idea is it all depends on how many contestants we have. The idea is everybody will participate, kind of like preliminary, first night, and then from there the judges will select the top 5 contestants to move forward to the 28th, the finale. All right, and then of course, the next day, the finale, the judges will then, after their performance there, so they kind of take the night before, probably the scores, whatever, and that day they're kind of combine their scores, and then they will select a winner. So, but really, if I have the talent, if I can sing, I'll enter the competition myself because there's some great prizes. So,
is there an age limit?
Well, it's 14 and up. Right now it's 14, and here's the reason why. Because there's a concern like, hey, but I have a niece. I have a niece that's 8 years old or 6 years old. Why can't she participate? She can sing. But here's the thing: we all know how Samoan judges are. You can you got Boogie, you guys can get out there and sing your heart out, but the judge is always going to look at the little boy, little girl, right? So, oh, look at she's so pretty, and of course, and they're going to give it to them. So that's why we kind of, to make it fair. I think 14 and up is the right age right there to compete. And maybe next year, depending on if we have an after action review after this one, if we choose to have, maybe the children, maybe, the 14 and below on day 1 or something like that, and the next day will be everybody else. But we'll see. This is our first idol, first year doing it. So I think it'll be great. But the prices are great. So, if I get time, for those out there listening, if you have not seen our flyer, man, there's some great.
Let's talk to him, Vimoto. Let's talk to him. So let me rewind you real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
So 14 and up can participate. Yep. You have to have a singing talent.
Yes.
You can have a fight fair or somebody sponsor you to be in the talent show. Otherwise, you can, if you want to enter, you can just send your audition video into the email. And I see Sis Irene, who was part of the committee. Miss Irene, if you would just please post the email link in the live chat right now so folks can see. So if you're interested, send your video to this email that Miss Irene, who's one of the coordinators, she's going to pin on here, so that you can send your audition videos. And now let's get to the prizes. What is first place prize? Because that's the most important thing. We ain't playing for we don't sing for second place. No. We want first place. So tell us, what is the first place prize, please?
Well, here are the prices, right? So first place is $1,000 cash. All right. And then of course, and 2 round trip ticket to Vegas.
Oh, I'm signing up.
Wait, $1,000
$1,000 and 2 round trip tickets to Vegas. Okay,
Vimoto,
first place.
Vimoto. I'm gonna pause right there.
So
here we go.
Let me. Yes.
I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show. Can I? Am I in?
You're in, brother. You got it. You got it. You got it. There you go. So
hey, sorry, man.
You got it, man.
Yeah. Vote for me, man. Vote for me, man.
Yeah. We got you. Then second place. Really. So second place, you got $750 and a weekend getaway, hotel getaway in the local area for the weekend. All right. And again, this is not Motel 6 now. This is one of them, a nice hotel. Third place.
Vimoto, real quick before you get to third place. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well. Hey, I just want to make sure I'm in, man. Just make sure y'all got that. Viewers, if y'all can't in, vote for your boy.
Let me know. Let me know if you want me to mute him so that you can continue on with the prizes.
No, you good. You good.
These are some great prizes, man.
Go ahead.
Who's this is your show? We're just guests, man. You can do whatever you want. What about I believe I can fly? How about that?
And you can't, Vimoto, you can't get in on this, bro. You're the sponsor.
And that's what. Well, Sister Irene said I can't enter, even though I can sing. So we'll save it for other people then. All right. So here we go. All right. So third place. Third place is $500. and of course a getaway weekend at a hotel in the local area.
Book, this is your prize right here, the third place.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll take the first one then.
Yeah. All right. Fourth place is $300, and of course, sports ticket for 2 at a local game, and that could be the Seattle Seahawks, could be the Mariners, could be the soccer team, or whatever, you know. But tickets are being donated, so you know, we won't know it until we get the tickets. But really, tickets for 2 at a local sports, you know. So, and then the fifth place gets something, $200. Fifth place, $200 plus, I mean, tickets for 2 at a sporting event. Wow. So again, that could be, you know, we have 2 tickets donated for the Seattle Seahawks games. Seahawks games. I don't know which game that will be, but you know. Really so, but again, so whether you're a Hawks fan or not, I mean, I'm not a Hawks fan. I'm a Steelers fan. I just want everybody to know that. You know, let's go. So, there you go.
Oh, there you go, tripping now.
So I just want you to know that. So I mean, but if you win the tickets, I mean, you don't have to use it. You can actually, you know, give it to somebody who's a fan, or you know, let's take the wife. So anybody, but those are the prices. But how do you get in there? I mean, Sister Irene, I think she already posted the, you know, the link. But really, it's just you get on the link and apply. I mean, it's on our Facebook page. It's on, you know, you can. So what happened when you click on our Facebook page on the link right there on the flyer, it will take you directly to our application. All right. Once you fill the application, once you push submit, it will come straight to our email. And then really one of the things I think Big Ooze mentioned, alluded to in the beginning, you are to not only complete application, but also record yourself and upload your performance on YouTube and just send us a YouTube link to your performance. Okay, so that's and I mentioned the 50 hours. You don't have to go to 50 hours. What I mentioned 50 hours is that we challenge all the 50 hours to sponsor at least 1 participant. I mean, they can have 2 or more.
They can get their Uncle Bows involved.
Yes, because as you alluded to in the beginning, brother, I mean, they're 50 hours. They have a pulse on all the, you know, the people. They have the, you know, the youth. They have members. But again, at most of the churches, they have the, what do you call the team, the praise team. Yeah. Right. Praise and worship team. So somebody that can sing. So but that's how you get into, you know, that's how you enter.
Samoan Idol.
Yes, sir. And Samoan Idol. I tell you, it's going to be great. Wow. And right now we have 8, and we can use more. You know.
So thank you so much, brother, for sharing that. These are, man, I never heard a competition that give out prizes like this.
Yes.
These are some great prizes, man. And so this is what I'm thinking. I mean, I was thinking about sharing the news about the Samoan Idol, but I think I want to keep it at 8 so that I have a better chance of winning.
Yeah.
Because they're giving 5 prizes. Like, who congratulates 5th place?
Yeah.
$1,000. Let's recap this real quick. $1,000 and a round trip ticket to Las Vegas. For 2 round trip tickets. That's first prize. And then second prize is $750. And then I think Auntie Irene said it's a lakefront resort.
It's a lakefront resort. It's not a hotel.
Resort. Weekend getaway.
Vimoto. This is all I'm gonna say. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and love them. I just want to know that I'm in, son. Yeah. Just want to know.
No New Year's Day. So you gotta do that. You gotta do the little finger, right? There you go.
All right.
That's dope, man. Y'all tapped in, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure if you know somebody that's 14 and up, tag them right now.
Tag them on the live, bro. If you guys want, everybody knows 20 singers off the top of their head right now.
Off the top, man.
At least 10.
First prize? Come on, man. These are amazing prizes.
And then tell them that if they win, that they got to give you a percentage for putting them in the competition, right?
Yeah.
Everybody wins.
But hey, but if I can throw this something out, right? Sister Irene, right there. I mean, really, she has recruited 3 people to perform.
Wow.
Sister Irene. So you're talking about commitment. She's very committed, you know, to our event here, and she herself. Not only she's donated, you know, so the hotel that she mentioned, her family donated that, you know, that prize for, you know, and not only that, she recruited, you know, 3 people to participate, and that's just not as of now. she's still on a mission. She's still recruiting more. So yeah, kudos to Sister Irene for all of her hard work.
Oh yeah, that's huge, and I love that you do that. I love that you shout her out, because people don't know the little stuff. You know, a lot of this stuff is donated out of people's pockets, man. And yes, we get some stuff from sponsorships and all of that other stuff, and that's great and awesome. You know, from the Fife House and the churches and all the whole community. But we know. I mean, me and Vince, we've been doing Big Goose Radio for a few years now. There's a lot of things that came out of our pockets, right? And so you got to recognize people like that who come out. And the biggest picture is it's not even for themselves, man. It's for others. It's for the culture. It's for the community. And so, man, Irene, Sis Irene, and everybody else like Sis Irene, man, we applaud you guys. And great job, man. And please, I'm telling you guys, I can name 10 people off the top of my head right now that can sing, right? And so these are dope prizes, man. $1,000.
So Manny, we rely on you now, brother. We're relying on you now, brother Manny, to send me those 10 people.
I will.
Got you, man.
And I wouldn't say 10 if I wasn't gonna put up 10 people. So
I'm sending myself 10 times. You know what I mean? That's what I'm gonna do.
Hey, if I can give a shout out, one more shout out to you've seen our flyers. You've seen our flyer. You've seen all the advertisement on Facebook. Really, kudos to Lika Smith. I mean, she's the person behind all that, doing all that media stuff. Yeah. I mean, I don't do all that media stuff. I can check email. That's about it. I can respond. But Lika Smith, I mean, really, she's done some great work, you know, not only on the flyers, but also our social media promotion and stuff, so like that. So kudos to Lika, if she's listening.
Big shout out to Lika Smith, man. We saw she recently celebrated her birthday. Happy birthday, sis Lika. Shout out to the PI Health Board. Thank you guys so much for all your work, and thank you for supporting Someone Idol. I just want to know, one last time, I'm going to give my last audition, and I want to hear from the folks. Tell me, don't gas me up. I want the real.
Hey,
feel free to weigh in.
Will you guys have that big red X, the one you hit and it goes? Will you guys have that? The judges? No.
Yeah.
Hold on, Manny. I'm about to give my final audition. Just make sure it's this Irene Vimoto. Let me know if I'm in the competition or not. If my life is like a jigsaw.
Your voice is like a jigsaw.
My voice is like a jigsaw.
No.
So, I was just playing those.
Irene and Vimoto, am I in the competition?
I'm gonna sponsor.
Viewers that are listening in, give me a thumbs up, or if you give me a thumbs down, I'm gonna boot you off, and you're never gonna see a
hey, you're in, brother.
You're in, Vince.
Thank you.
We don't turn anyone away. Oh, and one thing I failed to mention, right? So this is the competition is could be an individual or a group.
Ooh.
All right, so you can register as an individual, and also you can register as a group. A group now, you're talking about 2 or more. All right, I think there's one group there's a trio. One of the group that signed up is a trio. But again, you can sign up as a group or you can go solo. So
that's awesome. And it's happening at Mount Tahoma High School.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mount Tahoma High School Auditorium. It is a beautiful auditorium. They have full sound. You cannot fool nobody with your singing, right? So if you got the talent, we're going to be able to see it. It's a great space. Someone Idol is happening on the 22nd.
Come on, man.
I'm sorry, on the 27th.
Come on, let's go.
Yes.
Also 27th?
Yeah, the 27th and the 28th.
Okay.
It's going to be 2 days because they're going to have a lot of people sign up right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there an entry fee to get into the actual Someone Idol?
It's free of charge.
Wow.
It's free of charge.
How are you losing?
Huh?
Right? No, I'm saying for the participants, how are you losing? This is a win-win, bro.
Yeah.
You get to showcase your talent, and then you win.
So
potentially win these prizes.
Oh yeah,
you're winning.
It's a win-win
for
everyone.
Exactly.
Yes,
it is for everybody. So come out, fellowship, hang out, see all the talent that the Pierce County has to offer. Ladies and gentlemen, and more importantly, vote for me. Send me to Hollywood. Boogie 23456788910. Vote for me. Boogie 23456788910. Send your boy to Hollywood. Let's go.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much,
Vimoto,
for all.
God bless you.
All your hard work, man, and your whole committee that's putting this whole thing together. It's wow. It's free, and you get a chance to win all these prizes, and even if you don't win, man, you get to bless the people with your gift, man, that God has given to you. And so I want to salute Ace Vimoto and his squad, Irene, and everybody else that's working behind there, man. We appreciate you guys. We're excited. We're gonna be there. Me and Boog's gonna be there to support Boogie's his song and whatever talent that God has given him. But we'll also be there to support all the other participants and contestants, man. And good luck to everybody that's on. I can't wait for this night to go.
We are the world. We are the children.
Look at that. Vimoto's acting up right now, boy.
Mic drop.
Thank you so much, Vimoto, for joining us. God bless you. Thank you for your leadership. Hey, we'll see you at the meeting Saturday morning, man.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
God bless you. Take care.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Wow. Man, Samoan Idol, ladies and gentlemen, it is going down. It's a free event, and the prizes are off the hook. Y'all heard? Make sure y'all vote for Boogie 253-4567-8910 elementop.com. Send your boy to Hollywood.
Somebody talk to this man, bro.
Hey, man, he got it, man. I see you go in, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, bro, they sponsored you. Somebody sent 400 stars and tagged your name, bro.
Look, see?
Loma.
Hey, don't be else.
Loma. Hey. No, for real. Loma said right there. Let me tag you.
Where?
He
Tag me.
He sent 100 stars and he said Boogs.
Thank you. See, look at that. God, that's
you,
all it takes. All it takes is for somebody to believe in you, right? Thank you.
That right there came with 100 stars. That comment right there.
It better have. All you gotta do is believe in one another, y'all.
This is also from Texas.
Shout out to also Loma from Texas.
You famous in Texas already, bro.
You know what I mean? I got people out there praying for me that want your boy to win. They don't want to see me lose out in these streets, man.
Let's see what wifey said.
Oh, please don't show me. Oh, wow. You're supposed to be my #1 supporter, man. You gonna do me like that?
That's what I love about Judy and Gina, man. They keep us balanced.
They keep it 100, man. Shout out to my beautiful wife. I love y'all. But hey, that's Samoan Idol. So make sure y'all get tapped in. Y'all heard the prizes. Make sure Irene is on the live. So if y'all have more questions, make sure you tap in with Auntie Irene. She's a G, man, and she knows what she's doing. She's been doing community work for a very, very long time. She's a leader within this community. Thank you guys for doing this. Let's pivot just a bit, because after Samoan Idol, we have another very, very important day happening that's geared towards youth, and it is called Mana Youth Empowerment Day. And leading those efforts, ladies and gentlemen, light of our life right now for Mr. Tavai Asaeli. What up,
Let's
go. Yes, sir. Come on.
So talk to us about Mana. Why is it called Mana? Why did you guys decide to name it Mana Youth Empowerment Day?
We just feel like that's a cultural word for spirit, man. And I feel like, what we really need to do is make that spirit move. You know, when your spirit moves towards the same goal, man, it's over. So, man, I'm excited.
Where's my organ? Where's my gospel organ?
That boy,
you know what I'm saying?
Signed up,
it's preaching.
One down.
Mana Youth Empowerment Day. So talk to us about that day. And it is happening Wednesday, correct? Or is it Thursday?
Tuesday, July 27th.
Tuesday, I'm sorry. So July 27th, that happens in the morning. So we come to Mana Youth Empowerment Day in the morning, and then in the evening we go to Samoan Idol. Yeah. Wow, we going up on a Tuesday.
Right?
It's gonna be. So what can, for parents who are on the live, right? Because we want parents, if you're on the live, we want you to send all of your children to Mana Youth Empowerment Day. This is a free event, and it's geared towards young people. What can young people and parents expect to happen in this day?
Man, so I'm not going to give too much. It's going to have to be something you guys come out experience. It's the suspicion, leave you guys suspicious. But, man, we got a whole bunch of vendors and a whole bunch of just community partners, not only just our Polynesian, but, talking about Tacoma board that are actually partnering up to support this event for our youth. Not only for our youth, but for the parents, too. The parents got something going on over there.
Wow.
We got activities that's going to make everybody move as one. And then we just got, just different vendors and booths. And, workshops, and there's a lot of leaders like within our community that's going to come and just, you know, speak on life, give you that
empower you.
That we need. Yeah, all of that, you know, that spirit.
So you're going to be empowered. You're going to, feel like, to use your words, the spirit, that's going to help empower our young people. They're going to be a panel of people, of leaders, talking about leadership, talking about the importance of like education, how to get young people connected to resources. You're going to have vendors there. You're going to have some prizes as well, right?
Yep, prizes.
And without giving away too much, there are also going to be some performances as well, right?
Yep, there's going to be some performances.
Here's the $1 million question, though, Tavai, because I know it's on everybody's mind. Because we know it's a free event. Will lunch be provided?
I mean, is it really a Samoan Day if lunch ain't provided, bro? You already know that's coming. This guy's coming. You know you're going to get fed, man. Come on.
See, that you sign me up. That's all I need to know. Sign me up. Sign me up. You said lunch, and I come a running.
Yes, sir.
Y'all going to have some, like, mayonnaise packets and stuff?
Nah, man.
Sign me up.
Maybe yours. No? Yours. We will.
All right. Sign me up.
No, this is dope. And Tavai, you guys, I know, have been working. And shout out to the entire team, because I was at last Saturday's meeting. And shout out to Miss Lydia, who reported back on Youth Empowerment Day. You and the team, man, have been working around the clock to get sponsorships to put this on for young people. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a family-filled. So like Tavai mentioned, you even as a parent can go there and be a part of like some parent workshop. You could drop your child out so they can enjoy Empowerment Day, right, where they're going to get connected to all these resources. They're going to learn so many great things about their culture, about education, about life, so on and so forth. And then there's also a pathway for us as parents as well. So, you know, it's a win-win situation, like very similar to like what we mentioned with Samoan Idol. It's a win-win situation for our family, for our community, and that is taking place Tuesday. What time does it take place?
10 a.m. Bright and early.
Bright and early, 10 a.m. I love that. Now, can you register the day of, or do you need to pre-register?
I mean, you can register the day of, but we're trying to push pre-registration. But you know how that's going right now, virtually for everybody. Everybody just wants to be in person. So I mean, you know, pandemic just ended. We opened up in Washington. It's time for us to come together. You know,
let's do it. Let's do it, man.
Come together.
Am I asking too much if I ask like what kind of lunch is going to be provided, or is that just say that's too much, bud?
That's too much, bud, man. Come on.
Okay. I was just checking. You know what I mean? But no, with all seriousness, this is going to be a great. I've seen like what you and the leaders have done in previous years around Youth Empowerment Day, and it's an engaging time. You know, the sad part about what I've seen in previous years is there hasn't been too many young people and parents involved in this day. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make that day Mana Youth Empowerment Day. Let's make it a record day. Let's pack out the Asian Pacific Culture Center. Parents, children, invite your mama, your baby's mama, your sister, your aunt, your uncle. Everybody come and let's be a part of this because they have some great prizes. And more importantly, it's going to help our young people, help to cultivate the gifts that lie within them, help to spark, right, the gifts that are in them. It's going to help them to connect socially in so many different ways. I've heard about a couple of speakers who are on the panel. I'm excited about listening to them and just being a part of that day because I know it's just going to be a lot of great stuff happening in that day. And I'm excited for young people and parents to join. So please join us there on July 27th, 10 a.m. Do you have the link right now? Tavai, can you post it in the chat right now? Or
I can't post it in the chat, but I'll definitely get it to you. Okay. And it's going to be at the Star Center. It's going to be at the Star Center.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's at the Star Center.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Star Center?
Yeah, the Star Center.
So you got
we got Star Center, bro.
We got the Star Center. Bring your kids. It's a water park, you know.
Not bad. Youth Empowerment Day. We got the Star Center with it. Let's go.
Hey, stars. We making stars.
Hey,
I love that,
man. Let's do that. So this is what I plan to do, ladies and gentlemen, because I have 5 kids. We have 5 kids. At 10 o'clock, I'm gonna drop all my kids off, and then I'm gonna let Uncle Tavai deal with them, son. I'm like, here's Uncle Tavai, Auntie Kiana, Auntie Lydia. y'all gonna be with them for the next 6 hours, and I'll be back around 11 o'clock.
You know what I love about this is that I've been able to see their panel of leaders who's working together with Tavai and putting this thing together. I'm gonna shout this out on the live, and I don't know if it might offend people, but this don't work without you, man. And so you know what I'm saying? Like, this is for us, by us, for us. You know what I'm saying? And so we like, who are we? Who is our community leaders working for if there's nobody there to come? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so how can we give
if I had stars, I'd send you stars right now.
Well, you know what I mean? Like, how can we give our community leaders a chance to prove themselves, or a chance to, like, you know, work in their, you know, like Tavai just graduated from UW, right? And I'm sure he wasn't going into a field that he's not going to step into for his future. He was destined to step into this field. And so we got to give the Oos our attention. Hey, Oos, speak to us. This is what you went to school for. This is what you studied for. I need to give I got to trust my people like how I trust the other coaches to speak into my life, man. You know what I'm saying? This is for us, by us. And lunch is provided. Like, we just heard about the Samoa Idol, right? We just heard about the Samoa Idol, all the prizes. Like, none of this is free.
Yeah.
This is everything that can be given
Matter
to
of
you.
fact, because you said that, Manny, Samoan Idol, y'all need to provide lunch.
You know what I'm saying? No, but what I'm saying is all of the prizes and everything is geared for you.
Yeah.
Right.
And the same thing like this event. It's geared towards giving to our people, man.
Yeah.
And so why not come out? Why not wake up at 10? I wake up at 6, right? Because I just get done jogging. Why are you guys laughing?
Get his pre-workout in.
What are you jogging?
My notes.
Just the word jogging in a sentence.
No, but in all seriousness, book, can we be serious? Real quick?
Go ahead.
Samoa Culture Week coming up, and time is ticking. Book, like, okay, all right. So, but this is for us, by us, for us, man. And I'm gonna keep saying that, man. Like, let's utilize our, you know, and I don't want to get too spiritual on the live, but I always tell Boog this, and I'm grateful and I'm thankful that I was born in 1986, because now in this day and age, this is my time to step up and speak to the younger generation. This is my time. I'm in that because when you get older and older, your influence shrinks. Every day you wake up, your influence shrinks, man. And this is the most vibrant time for us young people, us young leaders, to stand up, do something about it, instead of looking at the young people and say, man, they dumb. Oh, that's not how we used to do it back in the day. Well, then teach them then. Right. And these events, this is where you counsel. This is where you motivate. This is where you inspire. This is where you bring the next generation up, right? And I think this is dope how this is happening right before Samoan Idol. So if any contestant was feeling down and out about themselves, about their performance, come to this. Get inspired. Get some motivation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then go sing your heart out later on that night, bruh. And so, man, your young people, you wanna figure out how to work with your young kids, right? Because that's a lot of times. Me and Boog, the field that we work in, Tavai, you know this. Yeah. There's a big gap between the parents and the children. And a lot of times parents don't know how to work with their children because they never grew up in the world that we're living in nowadays. Well, guess what? There's young community leaders who can fill that void for you, that generational gap.
Right.
So I'm not scolding nobody on the live, because sometimes my butt needs to be reminded of this stuff. That I was born in 1986 for this reason right here. This is my turn to step up. And this is an amazing thing. Like I said, they have a panel of young leaders who's already stood up. They've been for a couple of years now. So let's turn around and show them our support.
He's right here with us on the live right now, Mr. Tavai, who is dedicated a big portion of his life to mentor and work with young people. So salute to you, Tavai, the young leaders, man, for all the work that you do with APCC, all the work that you've done with Matahala, all the work you've done with our church youth, and all the work that you've done at UWT to help, progress our people forward, man. Shout out to you, and for being an example, for growing up in Tacoma, in this city, in a marginalized community, and making it out, man. You are an example to many young Pacific Islanders, or just young people in general, man. So thank you for sharing your story. Any final comments you want to give about Mana Youth Empowerment Day?
Man, it's just gonna be a vibe, man. Thank you guys, man, for having me. And it's exactly what you said, Manny, man. It's all of that. We don't get to be put in positions, have that atmosphere where we can all just network and talk and be real. So it's gonna be all of that. I'm gonna tell you this: DJ Una's gonna be there. He's gonna be on the 1s and 2s all day, throwing vibes.
Let's go.
We got our local artists gonna be on the stage, rocking the stage. You know, so it's gonna be all of that, man. It's gonna be all of that. All I can tell you is just don't miss out.
Yeah,
don't miss out. It's free.
Thank you so much, man. It's gonna be dope. And I see my Uso Andrew Bourne. Shout out, man, to the Bourne Family Foundation.
Yes,
Kendrick Bourne, who was recently San Francisco 49er, who is now
a Patriot.
He's now with the Patriots.
Yeah.
And actually, here's some breaking news. We are actually going to be giving award on behalf of Kendrick Bourne and the Bourne family, Athlete of the Year at the Pacifica Festival. This will be the first ever, right, Bourne Family Eyeing Up award that we're going to be awarding in the state of Washington, Athlete of the Year, and this is sponsored by the Bourne family.
Wow.
So shout out to my Uso Andrew Bourne and the whole Bourne family. Send our love to the Uso Kendrick, man. We see him working out there, getting his bag, getting his money out there. We support you. That
was one of my favorite interviews, man.
That was,
that interview was hilarious. Good times.
Love y'all, man. Much love to you, Uso Tavai. We'll see you Saturday at the meeting. God bless, man.
Love you, Moso.
Amen. God bless, man.
Yes, sir.
Pony, we got Pony Alaba on the line. What up, Pony?
Let's go.
Hey, Pony, man, what's popping, man? Pacifica Festival, man, in a couple weeks, man. I think you and I need to jump on a plane and shoot it over here from New Zealand, man. Let's get it popping. Yeah, man. Shout out to the Uso Puni Alava, man, tapped in all the way from NZ, man. We much love to our Puni Alava family. We love y'all. Y'all know y'all are Big Us family, a part of our Big Us family, and also the Uso Andrew, man. Andrew, man, he's if you make sure y'all go and watch their YouTube channel. So the brothers got a YouTube channel, and I was watching a couple of the episodes where they broke down growing up in this house they live, where they shared this room. It's so dope to see how close knit the Usos were. True, man. You and the brothers, man. I love that, man, because that story resonates with so many other young polys, man, who literally shared a room and a bed. And to see the success that your family has now, man, it's so dope, man. And when I hit Andrew, man, he's like, every time I hit him, he's like, yeah, I got it. Even when we ran the interview with Kendrick, man, he was like, yeah. And Kendrick's gonna be on, don't worry. And he's always been like, whatever y'all need, man, hit me up. And that's the kind of advocates that we need. That's the kind of folks that we need, you know, right? When you think about this concept of like, if I make it to the top, right, it's important for me to reach back and pull my Usos, pull my family, right, to that same level so that we are all winning. But, you know, sometimes when you restart them, cats forget about where they came from. And shout out to the Bourne family, man, and the brothers, man, the Bourne brothers, man, and the family, man, for never forgetting about the Pacific Northwest. Always remembering their roots, man. I know they were a little south of the I-5 corridor in Oregon, but they got love for the Great Northwest, man. They got love for our Polynesian community. And when I hit Drew, he answers the call, man. He sends a text back, man. That's love, man. So Drew, man, much love to you, my Uso, man. And the entire
never
family.
Forget about us small people, man.
Nah, man. and we are, man.
Yeah. Hey, funny story. Remember when we had Kendrick on and we asked him to share the live, right? Or shared share his live, right? And he shared the link to the Zoom link, and then we had all these kids and everybody that was trying to meet KB for fans pouring into the room, and we thought we was getting hacked.
We got Zoom jumped.
We thought we was getting hacked. That was so funny, but that was learning and growing how to work the Zoom and all of that with Big Goose Radio, man. And
Poly by Design is in the building.
Yes, sir. What's
up, Poly by Design? Make sure y'all follow Poly by Design, man.
Yo, Nicole, man. Nicole, I see you all the way out in the 702. My bad, Oos. Go ahead.
Sis Knack, man, and the whole team, man. Thank you guys for supporting. Thank you, everybody. If you're watching in via Twitch, via YouTube, via IG, via Facebook, thank y'all for the love. Shout out. Make sure y'all go follow Poly by Design. They do a real cool thing, man, Manny. And I was always interested to learn and see if we could do the same thing, where she like asks all her viewers. They ask their viewers to like send in. I think it's like 30 cents, right? And then they put it in this pot, and then they pick like a random like waiter or waitress or like restaurant worker, and they tip them like $1,000 or whatever money gets put into that pot, and it's so dope, man. I watched them like bless people with like a $1,200 tip, which is super dope, man. Super dope, man. So shout out to Poly by Design for holding it down, man. We appreciate you guys, and they're a part of the Island City Media Network too. So make sure y'all tap in, follow them on Instagram, like them on Facebook. That's family right there, man. It's important for us as Polynesians, Melanesian, Micronesians to support one another. Ain't no room for hating.
No,
right? Let's just watch everybody win.
Join us. Enough hate already.
There's already enough hate, man. Make sure y'all join us. July 25th, we are kicking off Samoan Cultural Week. And then July 31st, make sure y'all tap in with the Pacifica Food Festival. We got Samoan Idol. We got Mana Youth Empowerment Day. We got, what else am I missing? We got the Samoan Fashion Show popping up, the community dinner. A lot of stuff popping off that week. So make sure y'all get tapped in with us. We are going to close out with a short video of Pacifica Food Festival. Make sure y'all share this video with the community so folks can and then also shout out to 1K Tui who will be performing live at Pacifica Food Festival, man. So we're going up, ladies and gentlemen. Free family event, good vibes man. Make sure y'all get tapped in. Much love, Boogie and Manny signing off. God bless you guys. Be safe out there, and we'll see you guys soon.
I got myself a training. She rockin' with a ooze, yeah. My baby, she the greatest. She rockin' with the truth, yeah. Taylor, do your thing, shorty, see for my. Taylor looking bad, she ain't even gotta try. Feel some type of way when I'm staring.